Did you know that push-ups could be the key to transforming your body? It seems simple, but believe it, they carry a hidden power that most people don't tap into. Today, you're going to discover how to take your push-ups to a level you never thought possible. And no, we're not talking about endless hours of training. With the right techniques, you can start seeing results today. And you know what's more exciting? I'm going to share with you 10 surprising ways to increase your push-ups right now. Imagine impressing yourself and others with your progress, feeling stronger every day. But pay attention, we're not here to mess around. These tips will challenge you, and believe me, it will be worth it. So, stay until the end, because I have a bonus tip that could be the game changer you've been looking for. Ready to start this journey towards a stronger, more defined body? Let's dive in, because the first tip will completely change your perspective on push-ups. Correct form of flexion. Let's get straight to the point. Form is everything when it comes to push-ups. You can do hundreds of them, but if you're not keeping your core braced, elbows at a 45-degree angle, and hands slightly rotated outward, you're missing out on half the benefits. And guess what? Flaring those elbows or placing your hands wrong can wreck your shoulders before you even start seeing results. Now, picture yourself as a solid surfboard. Your core is the key to keeping everything aligned. The right tension in your muscles, like your abs, makes all the difference. When you set those elbows at that 45-degree angle, you're optimizing each movement. It's like you're channeling all the energy from your body into maximum efficiency. So, want to hear the raw truth? Push-ups are an art. Every detail matters. And by avoiding common mistakes like flaring your elbows too wide or letting your core go slack, you're not just avoiding injuries, but ensuring each rep brings you closer to your goals. But how can we make our push-ups even more effective? Let's find out now. Body fat loss. Ever feel like push-ups are heavier than they should be? Maybe it's time to focus on losing some body fat. The lighter you are, the easier it is to lift yourself up. The average person lifts about 64% of their body weight during a push-up. Now, imagine lightening that load. The difference can be astonishing. By focusing on fat loss, you make every push-up more efficient. Think of healthy eating as your ally in this journey. When you consume fewer calories and choose foods that promote well-being, like veggies and lean proteins, you're not just taking care of your health, but making every push movement easier. The effect is almost immediate. Less weight, more reps. So, it's not just about training your muscles, it's about shedding that extra load too. The secret lies in the combination: strength exercises and a balanced diet. This is how you not only improve your performance, but also see results in health and well-being. Ready to know how to start taking action? The next tip will give you a path to kick off with full power. Use of knee bends and inclines. Let's be honest, starting with push-ups can be challenging. But here's the trick. You don't need to start with the hardest version. Knee and incline push-ups are excellent for building strength progressively. It's like learning to ride a bike with training wheels. You develop technique and confidence before moving on to something more advanced. Even for those who are already in good shape, these variations have their value. Think of it as a way to extend your set. When you reach failure with traditional push-ups, switching to knee or incline push-ups allows you to keep working the muscles, increasing endurance and strength. It's a smart way to optimize your workout without the need for expensive equipment. And you know what's the best part? These variations are super accessible. You can use a bench, a wall, or even the edge of the couch for incline push-ups. And for knee push-ups, well, just lower yourself to the floor. So, the next time you feel like traditional push-ups are getting the best of you, remember these alternatives. But how can we push our bodies even further? Let's find out now. Overload with advanced variations. So, you got the standard push-ups down? Perfect. Now it's time to take things to the next level with advanced variations. Elevating your feet is one of the most effective ways to increase resistance. With your feet elevated, you shift more weight to your upper body, which requires more effort from your chest and shoulder muscles. And don't think these variations are just for showing off. Each one forces your body to adapt to get stronger. It's like adding weight to the barbell at the gym. What happens? You develop maximal strength, making every push-up a full-body exercise. Try elevating your feet on a bench or chair. You'll feel the difference immediately. Want to go even further? Try one-arm push-ups or clap push-ups. These variations not only increase the load, but also improve explosiveness and body control. The key here is progression. Start slow, adapt to the new resistance, and over time, these advanced push-ups will become your new norm. But is there a way to intensify push-ups even more? Let's find out in the next tip. Add resistance bands. Want to take your push-ups to another level? Resistance bands are the secret many people overlook. By adding a resistance band to your push-up routine, you increase the difficulty in a progressive way. Place the band around your back and hold the ends with your hands. Each time you push, the band stretches, adding load and consequently the intensity of the exercise. What's interesting about bands is that they help smooth out the strength curve. The toughest part of the push-up, usually the top, becomes more challenging thanks to the extra resistance. This means you're working your muscles more efficiently, reducing sticking points. Plus, it's a practical way to add resistance without the need for heavy equipment. Another advantage is the versatility. You can adjust the band's resistance according to your fitness level. Start with a lighter band, and as your strength increases, switch to a heavier one. Bands are compact and can be taken anywhere, making your push-up training much more dynamic. But is there another way to further enhance your performance? Let's explore that next. Build core strength. Now let's talk about something many people overlook: core strength. A strong core is the pillar of a perfect push-up. Think of it as the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak, the entire structure is compromised. When you work on your core with exercises like planks and the wheel rollout, you create a solid base to maintain proper form in push-ups. It's not just about brute strength in the arms and chest. The core is what keeps the body aligned and stable during the movement. Without this stability, it's easy to end up with poor posture, which not only reduces the exercise's efficiency, but can also lead to injuries. The secret to a powerful push-up lies in the balance between strength and stability. So, here's a practical tip. Include core stabilization exercises in your routine. Try holding a plank for 30 seconds and gradually increase the time. The wheel rollout is another amazing challenge that works the entire core. By strengthening this area, you'll notice a significant improvement not only in push-ups but in all exercises that require body control. Now that we have a solid foundation, let's talk about how to keep progressing in push-ups. Apply progressive overload. If you really want to see progress in your push-ups, progressive overload is the way to go. It's like a video game. You need to increase the difficulty level to keep advancing. This can be done in various ways. Adding more weight, increasing the number of reps, or even introducing extra sets into your workout. The idea is to force your muscles to adapt and get stronger. A practical way to apply this is by using a weighted vest. Start with a light weight, and as you feel more comfortable, keep adding more. Another option is to fill a backpack with some books or dumbbells and wear while doing push-ups. Each increment, no matter how small, makes a big difference in the long run. And it's not just about adding weight. You can also focus on adding more repetitions to each set. If you normally do 10 push-ups, try increasing it to 12 or 15. The goal is to step out of your comfort zone and constantly challenge your muscles. This approach will ensure you're always progressing and avoiding plateaus. Now, how can we make the practice of push-ups even more effective? Let's dive into that in the next topic. Increase your training frequency. Want to get better at push-ups? Increasing your training frequency is one of the most effective ways to do it. Think of it like playing a musical instrument. The more you practice, the better you get. The same goes for push-ups. Training 3 to 4 times a week instead of just once or twice can speed up your progress and perfect your technique. But hold on, we're not talking about doing intense sets every day. The key here is to vary the intensity and volume. On one day, you might focus on lighter sets and technique, while on another, you could go for max reps or even tougher variations. This approach helps to avoid burnout and promotes continuous development. And you know what's even better? Frequent practice also helps to reinforce muscle memory. The more you train, the more your body gets used to the movement, and execution becomes more natural. This not only improves your form, but also increases efficiency in each rep. Now, let's explore how we can complement this training with other strategies to maximize results. Weightlifting. Don't underestimate the power of weightlifting when it comes to improving your push-ups. Exercises like bench presses and dumbbell presses are essential for building strength in the chest, shoulders, and triceps. It's like boosting your engine. You're strengthening the key muscles that come into play during push-ups, making each rep more efficient. Adding weights to your training helps work different angles and resistances. For instance, the bench press allows you to use heavier loads than a regular push-up, stimulating the muscles more intensely. Over time, this strength gain translates into superior push-up performance, allowing you to do more reps with better quality. And here's a practical tip. Combine weight training with push-ups. Try doing sets of bench presses or presses, and then immediately follow up with some push-ups. This technique, called a superset, helps maximize muscle activation and fatigue, leading to greater growth and endurance. Now, let's talk about one of the most important elements to ensure progress: consistency. Stay consistent. If there's one thing you need to know about any kind of training, it's that consistency is the key to success. There's no point in doing push-ups occasionally and expecting great results. It's like planting a seed and forgetting to water it. You won't see any fruit. Regular practice and dedication are what truly lead to progression and strength gains. Now, this doesn't mean you have to train to exhaustion every day. The idea is to maintain a sustainable workout plan that you can stick to over the long term. Even if some days you can only manage a few reps, the important thing is to keep the routine. This creates a habit, and over time, you'll notice significant improvements in your push-up capacity. Remember, progress is a journey, not a destination. Every small achievement, every extra rep counts. Make push-ups a fundamental part of your training, and watch how your body responds. Consistency not only builds strength, but also resilience and discipline. Speaking of which, have you checked out our morning habits to speed up fat loss? Take a look at the recommended video next to find out how to boost your results. We've reached the end of these 10 incredible ways to increase your push-ups, but this journey is just beginning. Now it's your turn to put all this knowledge into practice and really transform your body. The question is, are you ready to take on this challenge? Because deep down, you know you're capable of much more than you think. So, which of these tips will you apply first? Maybe all of them, right? Remember, every little change, every extra rep is a step toward your best version. Don't settle for the basics. Go beyond and surprise yourself with what your body can achieve. Consistency is your ally, and willpower is what will get you there. And before you go, don't forget to check out our last video about the 7 morning habits to lose belly fat faster than ever. It might be the missing piece to speed up your results even more. And of course, subscribe to the channel to continue this journey of transformation. Let's go together towards a healthier and more energetic life.